Bernard Arnault, richest man in the world during the pandemic. And he is the owner of LVMH, I think it's called.
Yeah. That's all those fashion lines, right?
Fashion lines. So my question to you, from the perspective of the minority community, we spent more money than ever during the pandemic when people were struggling, and we spent it on what is that? Like fashion related stuff. You know, Louis and
Louis Vuitton and yeah.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? Because I'm so appalled at it, because for me, I'm like, no, why are we not spending in our own communities? Why are we not spending on things that are going to produce revenue for us rather than on, we're not the biggest consumer. We're the biggest, what's the other word? I forget what the word. We're the biggest buyers, but for things that are consumable rather than for things that can add to our wealth,
right.
Which is insane.
Well, I think we're used to, that's a psychology thing, Beez. That's like wanting to make yourself happy short term.
Short term.
And that means, what that tells me is that you don't have a plan for your life.
Yeah.
You haven't written down what you want. You know, I did a color me mind tile when I was 20 of what I wanted, where did I want to live, what did I want to do, what did I want, and I put it in my parents' garage, and they sent it to me when I was in my early 40s, and my little son said to me, "Mom, you're a major manifester," because everything that was in the tile that I had painted, I got. And I don't think people realize the power of that, right? Like, so if you don't have a plan for your life, if you don't have something that you're willing to have long-term gratification for, then you're going to spend your money on lipstick and a dress and a pair of shoes, all things that are worth nothing the minute you buy them.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to sell them on eBay for nothing.
Yeah.
And instead of thinking, I want to own a building, I want to own my own company, I want to own the company the building is in. I mean, I want to own the building that the company's in. Said it wrong. You know, you have to have big dreams and big ideas in order to sacrifice short term. And I think sometimes in our communities, we think sacrificing is suffering, and it's not. Sacrificing is getting on the path of a much bigger high.
Yes.
Comes with freedom. Yes. Because when you have money and you have passive income, as I do, and you have already made money, and it doesn't mean you don't want to keep making money, but you know that the money that you need to cover your nut is done, man, you sleep well at night and you have a lot of freedom to choose. So just to give you guys an idea, when I was younger and I was on the path and I was making TV shows and I had 75 employees, 100 employees, and then, you know, running a network, thousands of employees, you have to take on a lot of things that you don't really want to do just to pay for everything and everybody. And when you finally have enough money where you have enough money to cover, you know, your expenses, you have the freedom to choose. What are the things you really want to do? And honestly, that does make you very happy.